Kiss 92.5 studios in Toronto, Canada.
Are you ready?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is Roz and Mocha.
it's Roz Mocha. What's going on?
Hey guys, this is Bruno Mars.
This is Selena Gomez.
Chainsmokers.
Lady Gaga.
Calvin Harris.
Celestia Cara.
This is Ed Sheeran.
You're listening to my boys Roz and Mocha.
Roz and Mocha.
My boys Roz and Mocha.
The Roz and Mocha Show.
Ready to go.
Between Roz and Mocha, who is your favorite?
Mocha. You guys are so funny, man.
Congratulations, Lisa! Wow!
You just won $1,000.
That is amazing. Y'all just made my entire morning. Keep it up.
You guys are awesome, man.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Hey, Mocha.
Yeah.
You ready?
Let's do the news!
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
News break.
The Toronto Blue Jays are now 4-5, despite one of the easiest beginnings of any schedule in baseball. Total of 7 runs in 3 games over the weekend when they were swept by the White Sox. Did they lose Alejandro Kirk and Addison Barger? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
Also, there was no way they were going to win against the Pope's team over Easter weekend. Right?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Please. Please. That's his team. That's the Pope's team. Remember when he said that? Everybody was like, the White Sox? Yeah, but that's his those are his guys, man. Jesus
Christ of Nazareth!
I don't know how that works if he could throw,
Pope put in like a special
that's what I was wondering,
blessing.
right?
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering if that kind of thing happened.
Big man upstairs was like, yo. My team's got a 3-game stint against a team that was in the World Series last year.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right? Throw some dubs their way.
Yeah. The power of prayer, is that what they call that?
Amen.
Shem, yeah. Thank you.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus.
By the way,
what?
Jays kick off a series against the Dodgers tonight.
What's that?
World.
Yeah. Are you going to be there?
Yeah, I'm taking my dad for his birthday.
Are you? How old's your dad?
My dad turned 70.
70.
Hey, big up for Dave Sherman.
There we go.
So the first time these teams have met since the World Series last year.
We need the Pope.
That's right.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Frankie Muniz, Malcolm in the Middle star.
Oh, buddy, come on. We can't talk Malcolm without.
Yes, no, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. Oh, big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. And you're not so big. Life is unfair.
So, Malcolm in the Middle, Life is Still Unfair, is the reunion show. I think it's 4 episodes.
Nice.
So, Frankie Muniz doing a ton of press, and because he's sort of like gone back and forth, but for a long time, he was out of Hollywood, he was out of acting, and he made a wild decision to be a race car driver, and it wasn't just like a one-off like this. He's doing this now for years as a race car driver. So, here is Frankie Muniz on the difference.
You got deep into race car driving. What was the motive behind it?
The one thing I really love about racing is it's not subjective, right? As an actor, I could dedicate my life to a role and put in everything and think that I did the best job ever. And then people see it and they're like, that's all right.
Yeah, right.
Or they could love it or they could hate it.
Right.
Where in racing, like, it's right there in black and white.
Right.
You're either the fastest or you're not. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, the biggest thing is I never felt like I fully belonged here. So, like, I don't know, I kind of did what I had to do, but then I did leave for a little bit, started racing cars professionally, and started other businesses and doing other things. Leaving that and stepping away from it gave me a greater appreciation for when you have opportunity.
So Eric Sullivan, who played Dewey on Malcolm in the Middle, is not returning for the reunion.
Why not?
Because he's at Harvard.
Doing what?
Studying. And so Jane Kaczmarek, who played the mom on the show, just did an interview with Variety. And she said that the guy who played Dewey is studying Dickens, and he's an incredible student, quote unquote. And then she says they offered him buckets of money to come back, and he just said, no, thank you.
Wow.
So I don't know what buckets of money means. But that's who's running it. It's Paramount running it, right? Isn't that who's running the reunion?
No, I think it's Disney.
Is it Disney?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's...
How was that Disney?
Okay, yeah. So whatever that looks like, I mean, also, the fourth son, whatever, but buckets of money is what she said, and he said no, thank you. So they got a new kid named Caleb Clark, who is going to be playing a little bit older version of Dewey.
So is everyone returned? Like
Everybody,
Brian Cranston?
Yeah.
Amazing.
And so I guess what happens is that it's the parents' 40th anniversary, and they want all their boys home for it.
Yeah,
right. And I know, because I've seen a clip, I know that at some point Brian Cranston is standing in the kitchen getting shaved down again. Because
that's a classic scene,
bro. All the time too.
Yeah. He was sitting on it. If anyone doesn't know, he's in the kitchen. He's sitting on a chair, and there's like newspaper all over the floor.
Yeah.
And then his wife just got there with the the razor and just shaving his shoulders, his back.
Everything shaves him all the way down. It's so great.
Yeah,
that
that's
show's
amazing.
so good.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jack Black was hosting Saturday Night Live, and I guess he's now part of the Five Timers Club.
Hey,
and
nice.
To celebrate, Jack Black brought out Jack White.
It's time to fix this place the only way I know how. With the power of rock. I'm back hosting Saturday Night Live for the 5th time. But I'm gonna fix it by singing the world's most rockin' song. Ring-a-ding, ding, 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 ding. Ring-a-ding, ding, 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 ding,
This
ding,
is
ding.
amazing. I love it.
White, get back out here!
What a classic song. That riff, that bass line.
The 5-timer only gonna lift the curves. And when I put this jacket on, you know I feel like I am ready to host. Sing it!
Oh my God, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah,
I love it.
So I didn't watch the show. Did anybody watch Saturday Night Live on the weekend? Was it good?
Great
Yeah.
episode.
Did anybody watch the SNL UK at all? No, nobody's watching that. Eh?
Oh, bollocks.
Bollocks. I just like it because they can swear. It's a whole different show when they can swear.
Yeah.
Right? And they say everything on that show. Everything on that show.
Freshen your fucking drink, governor.
No, way worse than that. Way worse than that.
Suck these,
Nah.
governor.
Oh, wow. Wow. You didn't even have to say the thing. You said the dirty part.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, like.
Oh, bollocks.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Pepsi announced yesterday that it would withdraw support and sponsorship to the Wireless Festival after it was announced that they booked Kanye West as their headliner. Although, according to the Hollywood Reporter, Pepsi is still listed as their main sponsor, which they have been for a long time. This followed Diageo, the company behind Johnny Walker and Captain Morgan, pulling their support.
Oh, wow.
Also, PayPal will not feature any branding for Wireless Festival this year or moving forward. PayPal, not an official sponsor for Wireless, but they do offer the early access for tickets as their payment partner. So PayPal is out, Johnny Walker's out, Captain Morgan, and now Pepsi. On Sunday, Prime Minister Keir Starmer said it is deeply concerning that Kanye West has been booked to perform at Wireless despite his previous anti-Semitic remarks and celebration of Nazism. Anti-Semitism in any form is abhorrent and must be confronted clearly and firmly wherever it appears. It was less than a year ago, not even a year ago, it was last May when Kanye released his Heil Hitler song, which was only a little while after he started selling swastika T-shirts on his website. So less than 12 months, you go from Heil Hitler to being the headliner at Wireless in the UK. What a world, man.
I saw he made like a couple mil, not a couple, but like a lot of millions of dollars with those 2 sold-out SoFi Stadium shows over the weekend.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Hackers have now hacked everything, so they've moved on to things like TV Guide.
What?
So
what do you mean?
So if you in the States, people who have like all these different cable systems like DirecTV, Cox, Spectrum, Verizon, all of these different things.
Yeah.
Politically Incorrect with Bill Maher. Is that the name of the show? No, what's it called? Bill Maher, right? What's it called? What's the show
I don't
called?
watch
It used
the
to
show.
be politically incorrect. I don't know what's it called anymore. Is it just Bill Maher?
Real Time.
Real Time. Thank you, with Bill Maher. So it does. They do a repeat on CNN, and when you look on the guide, the TV guide on one of those cable systems, there's always a description of what the show is. Right? With every show, there's always a description of what the show is. So when people clicked on Real Time with Bill Maher, the description for the show read, 3 malignant narcissists walk into a television studio. One tosses easy questions at the other 2, who are at a loss to provide coherent answers and are at times sitting there mute and dumbstruck, looking uncomfortable. Oh, no. End quote. That's the description for the show.
How quickly did it take for someone to notice?
Apparently, it was there for 3 weeks.
Oh my God. That's either a problem for the TV Guide channel or for Bill Maher.
I know. Apparently, it was there for a
Was it only his show?
Yeah, a real long time. Yeah, that was the only one that they.
Oh, no.
That was the only one that they.
Wow.
That they attacked.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I got to play this clip. I was watching this poor guy over the weekend, this 81-year-old Dodgers fan who I guess has been a season ticket holder for like 50 years. And the problem now is that they've refused to print off tickets for him because everything is like an e-ticket now. And he's 81 years old and uses a flip phone.
Oh, my man.
Listen to this poor guy.
This year, I received a notice that no longer will I be able to get printed tickets.
And that's a problem for Errol, who doesn't know how to use a computer, and he barely has a phone.
This is nothing. That's it.
Poor guy.
I don't think you can get tickets on that phone.
You can't.
But yesterday, Errol wanted to try something. He left this recycling center, went to Dodger Stadium, and bought 4 tickets at the ticket window. Guess what? He got them. 4 printed tickets. So clearly they can print tickets.
They can print them. They just don't want to print them for me.
How does this make you feel?
Terrible. 50 years, 5 generations I've had these tickets. 50 years. And they threw me under the bus.
Oh, poor Errol.
You should see his phone too. Because I thought it was rude when he was like, he barely has a phone. Right? He barely has a phone. Like it's a flip phone.
Well, you know the Dodgers are going to take care of this guy now.
They better.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Spaceballs 2. Do you know what Spaceballs is, Chloe?
No.
Okay, you can just sit and hang out then. Okay. Spaceballs 2 is a sci-fi spoof that is like a Star Wars kind of thing that came out
You know what Star Wars
ago.
is? Yes, I know what Star Wars is.
You ever watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the release date is now April 23rd, 2027. This is the movie that got Dammit Maury's doppelganger, Rick Moranis, out of retirement.
Oh,
so
nice.
Rick Moranis is coming back. Also, Bill Pullman is there.
Oh, nice.
Daphne Zuniga is there as Princess Vespa. It's so funny here. So there's no title or plot details that are available. The only thing that they released about plot details and title is this, quote, the title is rumored to be the name of the movie, and plot details are being described as information about what happens in the story.
Done deal. Sold. I'm down.
Wow.
Don't got to convince me to watch this movie. I got all the info I need.
But yeah, Rick Moranis is back. He hasn't done anything in how many years? When's the last?
Since his kids were born.
But when's the last time? When's the last
God,
Rick
I don't
Moranis movie that he did? Like it was like maybe one of the Honey I Shrunk the Kids movies,
Like
something
Honey, I Blew Up the Kids?
Honey, I Blew Up the Kids. One of that. Because I guess what happened is that his wife passed away, right? And then he made the decision to leave Hollywood to raise his kids. And he never did another movie. He never even showed up on anything, even as a guest or whatever. He just completely walked away.
Like 1994, The Flintstones?
Is that what it was? 94?
I see 2020 Rick in Mint Mobile, some video called
Oh,
Mint
no,
Mobile.
That's when Ryan Reynolds got him back.
Yeah.
After he got beat up. Some guy snuffed him on the streets of New York.
Yeah.
For no reason.
But before that it would have been the Flintstones. When was that?
Sorry, he did a voice. Well, he did a voice spot on the.
No, but when's the
Goldbergs.
last time he did a movie? Was it the Flintstones? I think it was the Flintstones. Anyway, it's a big deal. Rick Moranis is back, and I think that it's absolutely perfect that he's back in.
Oh, Lord Helmet.
In Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord Helmet.
I love it.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
You see Trump's Easter message yesterday?
Bro, I thought that was fake at first.
So it was directed solely at Iran. He said, quote, Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, meaning he's going to blow them up. All wrapped into one in Iran. There will be nothing like it. Open the effing straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. And then Iran has warned of a, quote, more severe and expansive response if Trump does follow through with his Tuesday deadline. There is, however, a proposed 45-day ceasefire plan is one of the many things being discussed. A senior White House official told NBC News, but Trump has not signed off on the deal yet. Trump will be doing a press conference today alongside military officials following the weekend rescue. This thing was incredible when they rescued the F-15 fighter pilot that got shot down.
Mm-hmm.
That apparently
Did they release footage?
I don't know, but the mission was apparently just like in the movies. Just like the movies, like their elite U.S. military, like the SEAL team and the Rangers and whatever else. They're just like. It's incredible what these guys are able to do. So they got the fighter pilot out, so they're doing that big press conference today.
Remember that movie, what was it, Zero Dark 30?
Zero Dark 30. Yeah.
I just imagine it's always like that.
Yeah. There's a great documentary that I watched where it came out recently too, where it was on how they hunted down bin Laden. And it was insane because at that time in the CIA, the people who were working on that bin Laden file, because it had been so long, it was all a team of women. And so you're watching this documentary, and it's all these women who were like, the whole thing was directed by them behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So Zero Dark 30, apparently when the Jessica Chastain character, after they get bin Laden and shoot him, in the movie she goes over, looks, and then has a moment to confirm that it's him and then walks away. But apparently they cut it out because in real life, the woman who worked at the CIA went over, looked at the body, they unzipped it to show her, and her response, because in the movie it's kind of a somber moment, but in real life, apparently her response was, well, I guess I'm out of a freaking job. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, like she was like, done.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Savannah Guthrie made her return to the Today Show today. 10 weeks since her mom was taken from her home and is still missing. Here, I want to play this first. This was Samantha Guthrie's Easter message that she released yesterday.
For most of us, there will come a time in our life when these feelings hold sway. In my own season of trial, I have wondered. I have questioned whether Jesus really ever experienced this particular wound that I feel. This grievous and uniquely cruel injury of not knowing, of uncertainty and confusion, and answers withheld. In those darkest moments, I have thought, bitterly and perhaps irreverently, that I have stumbled upon a feeling that Jesus did not know.
Damn. Every day that goes by, every time you hear her voice, she's just holding back tears every single minute of the day.
It's heartbreaking. But here she is. Her first day back was this morning.
Welcome to Today on this Monday morning. We are so glad you started your week with us, and it is good to be home.
Yes, it is good to have you back at home.
Well, here we go. Ready or not, let's do the news.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm going to have to go down and tell her how to say, let's do the news.
But, bro, it's her first day back.
I know.
You don't want to yell.
I know. I'll give her a couple days, and then
here we go. Ready or not, let's do the news.
Yes.
I'll give her a couple days, and I'll hit her up on Twitter. Right?
Samantha.
Yeah.
Send her an example.
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Artemis 2, I believe that today they will officially be the farthest humans have ever been from Earth, which is really incredible. They did a big Q&A with Canadian students who had submitted a bunch of questions, and then the astronauts were up there. So this is Jeremy Hansen along with Reed Weissman and Christina Cook. First one was, what do you eat when you're in space?
This is Jeremy's dinner, and in space you really just eat all of your food out of bags of some kind, plastic bags or little metallic bags, because we have to rehydrate a lot of our food. This is actually shrimp cocktail. And this has been rehydrated already. So we added water to it, and the shrimp soak back up the water, and it's actually pretty tasty. This is an example of a food that has not been rehydrated yet. It got all dried out for flying up here in space, and those are green beans. So we do have to eat our vegetables even in space, but don't worry, they do give us mac and cheese.
Oh, okay, good.
And when you see it too, it's in those little pouches like what you give toddlers, where you undo the lid and then you suck it out, right?
Yeah.
And
Like a go squeeze.
But like how they've been up there, like it's only a 10-day trip. Shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
That's such an odd choice.
Right?
Very.
Like, wet? You got to rehydrate shrimp and then suck it out of a hole? No, thank you. Still problems, though, with the toilet on Artemis 2. Yeah. I want to play you this stuff. This is Judd Freeling and Debbie Korth, the Artemis 2 assistant flight director, talking about the toilet problems.
During the night, we tried to vent the wastewater tank that's attached to the toilet. We had problems with that due to suspected blockage, we think probably due to ice. So we directed the crew overnight to use their collapsible contingency urine devices, just like they did on flight day 1. The toilet it technically will work with number 1 right now, but we just want to keep the tanks half full right now until we figure out what's going on with the vent line. Absolutely, it'd still go for number 2.
Bathrooms is something everybody can really understand. If we're flying it for the first time, Apollo didn't have that kind of technology in the vehicle, so it's always a challenge. They still have challenges on the space station with toilets. It's just a very complicated thing to accomplish.
Bro, what if that shrimp cocktail got my stomach feeling
Thank
weird?
you. Wet green beans and shrimp cocktail.
I'm not supposed to hold it? Are we going around the moon, bro? Ain't nowhere to stop.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play you this clip here, which is there's an AI artist named Eddie Dalton. And right now he's got 11 songs on the iTunes Top 100. He's got an album at number 3. One of his songs called Another Day Old has 1.4 million views on YouTube. So the guy behind Eddie Dalton, he's not like deceiving people. He knows he's not real. He knows that the people know he's not real. Everything is clearly labeled AI. He says that he just wants people to enjoy the music. He says that every social media video is clearly labeled and many listeners are fully aware of that and enjoy the music for what it is. All of the songs are written by me. So I guess meaning lyrics, that he's not using AI to spit out the lyrics, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. But here is what is blowing up the charts now.
We're just passing through time, like the wind through the pines. Just small little pieces in a bigger design. The older I get, the more that I know. There ain't nothing wrong with being another day old.
I hate that. I like that.
Guys, this is fire. Wow.
It's I mean, it sounds AI. You can
big
hear
time.
it, right? Like you can actually hear the AI. Some of them are better than others, but this one sounds AI. But
74.8 subscribers on YouTube right now.
yeah, but like I'm we've talked about this before, which is we've played a lot of AI stuff on here where I'm like, I would listen to that. I'm at the point now of where I care less, just because so much of what we hear anyway is run through the machine. And it may be a different machine, but it's all run through the machine. Like there's very little human left on music, right? Like everybody's run through the machine. Yeah. Everything is run through the machine. And
this guy's straight up machine.
Yeah.
And he sounds great. By the way, 1.4 million views on this track alone called Another Day Old.
We're just passing through time, like the wind through the pines. Just small little pieces.
Yo, this is fire, man.
In a bigger design. The older I get,
like that?
the more that I know. There ain't nothing wrong with
It's like Chris Stapleton, Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
It gives Chris Stapleton for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
So Netflix released the trailer yesterday for their Hulk Hogan documentary. I don't know what it is.
It's like 4 episodes.
And they're claiming it's his final interview. I guess like the last big sit down thing that he did before he died. It looks like they touch on some of the controversy. I don't think they touch on the racist stuff. No. It doesn't seem like they do at all. Otherwise, I think you would have put that in the trailer. And that's a lot of the criticism that's coming towards this trailer, is that it's not abundantly clear whether they go into that.
It's because it's Netflix and WWE. They've got this long-term relationship.
But they got into
commitment together, right?
Yeah, I know, but they, sure, I guess. Yeah, anyway, here's a little bit of the trailer.
In wrestling, you should be remembered from all the wars you've been and everything you've done. Look at this! I don't believe it! Some people hate me, but after I'm gone, I think people don't know the truth. Who was this guy really? I really was here for a reason more than just wrestling.
The fans liked believing Hulk was Superman.
Is it art? Is it fakery? What is it?
Life was so clear. Where did that life go?
Sure.
The mistakes shown through.
Most of us think of Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, like I get it. They got the deal and everything else, but I don't think you can do a Hogan documentary, especially with the way that he went out. Like his last appearance on wrestling, where he got booed out of the building. Like I don't think you can paint over all of that. I don't think it's impossible.
Yeah.
But why would you, though? I don't get why you would make that decision. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they get into it and they just didn't put it in the trailer.
Well, that's why.
Yeah, I was going to say, it reminds me of when Netflix released that Vince McMahon trailer, docuseries not too long ago. They didn't really hold back too much.
He wasn't employed by WWE then, was he?
No, but he still was attached to them.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean, right?
Yeah,
and then Hulk, he went out messy. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. Hulk Hogan, Real American on Netflix, April 22nd.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Blue Jays got whooped last night.
Oh, God.
Down to third. Muncy's got it. And that's the ball game.
That sounds so sad.
So the Dodgers come in here in the first game of the series and flex their muscles. They hit 5 home runs in this game, and they win it easily, Joe, 14-2.
Oh, Jesus. I know Dammit Warner was at the game last night talking to fans afterwards. We'll get to that later on in the show. John Schneider, post-game, here's his thoughts.
It's no secret. It's not working right now. And better now than in July or August or whatever you want to call it. We're 10 games into the season. And if we sit here and dwell on it, that's when it snowballs. And you can't dwell on 30 at-bats, 40 at-bats for guys. They'll get going, but it has to be next man up. It has to do, continue to do what you're supposed to do and move on to the next day. If we get caught up in it, then that's where you kind of look around and you say, wow, I don't want the woe is me. You know what I mean? I said it a couple days ago. It's what can we do now?
Damn.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The rising fuel costs due to the ongoing war in Iran is really starting to mess with flights. WestJet says that it will temporarily issue a fuel surcharge of $60 on some bookings starting April 8th. Porter's been doing $40 of a temporary fuel surcharge per flight. There have also been price increases with certain bookings with Air Canada, Air Transat, and Flair, anywhere in between $40 and $100. So look out for that.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Artemis 2, the astronauts are still up there. They circled the moon yesterday, the farthest any human beings have ever gone off the face of the Earth.
That's progress, y'all.
And I want to play you this clip because they found 2 craters on the other side of the moon, and I guess you get to name them. They were giving out name suggestions, and this is just so unbelievably touching and heartbreaking, where they wanted to name one of the moon craters after Reed Wiseman's late wife.
A number of years ago, we started this journey in our close-knit astronaut family, and we lost a loved one. And there's a feature in a really neat place on the moon and it is on the near side, far side boundary. And so at certain times of the moon's transit around Earth, we will be able to see this from Earth. And so we lost a loved one. Her name was Carol. The spouse of Reed, the mother of Katie and Ellie.
Oh.
It's a bright spot on the moon. And we would like to call it Carol. And you spell that Carroll.
Isn't that heartbreaking? And quickly before we go, I know we're running late here. I don't know if you saw it, but just as they were becoming, when they hit that mark of being the farthest people ever traveled through Earth, in the live stream, a bottle of Nutella floated by. Did you see that?
Wait, I thought that was AI.
It's not AI.
That's not fake?
No. It was like, I've checked it, like ABC posted it. Maybe it was.
Wait, in the spacecraft.
Yeah, but it originated from the Nutella, Twitter account. I thought that was fake.
That's what I thought, too. Is it fake?
I think it's fake.
Because I saw it on ABC.
I think they
Bro, how are you going to eat Nutella in space?
I don't know, because everything else was shrink wrapped, right?
Yeah.
That's why I thought it was weird that Nutella was floating by.
How much did they pay?
But I don't know. I don't know. But
they faked a video.
That's what I thought it was fake. But I'm telling you right now, if you look up Nutella on social media.
But there was no one around to catch it. It just floated with nobody around. That's way too weird.
Well, they got 4 people up there. You got a Nutella catcher?
Yeah, but you would think if they're taking the Nutella out of the drawer that someone's with it.
I don't know, man. I'm just telling you.
And then you need a knife to spread it?
I'm just telling you. What, you don't think they have knives?
No.
Right?
They have space knives. Come on, man.
There's no such
right?
no.
Like I'm telling you,
actually, that kind of looks real.
Right?
I think it might be real.
That might be real.
Right?
Bro.
I'm telling you, CBS News. CBS News. A jar of Nutella was seen floating through the Orion spacecraft approximately 4 minutes before the Artemis crew made history as they passed the Apollo 13 distance record in 1970. That's CBS.
No, it's fake.
Okay, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe it's, I mean, I have no idea. It looks fake to me, but it's CBS News is reporting that there was Nutella in space.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Ain't nobody reaching to grab it either? They don't even know.
I don't know, man. Anyway, watch the video. You can judge for yourselves whether there was actually Nutella there. I don't know.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Jays lost last night again to the LA Dodgers. The big story, John Schneider got ejected in the game.
He was bouncing coming set, but somebody maybe didn't think he came set.
I mean, he's always that left foot is always going up and down. Oh, boy. And John Schneider just got tossed out of the game by home plate umpire Dan Merzel.
Come on, Dan.
At least from the video we just saw, it looked like the normal Kevin Gausman delivery. And John Schneider is livid.
Daniel back at it again with the ejections.
So Kevin Gausman got accused of a balk, which is when you lift your foot kind of thing and you don't settle for long enough.
Mm-hmm.
You can't psych out the runners, right? Like you're not allowed to flinch kind of thing and get them going, because if you do that and you get accused of it and you're found guilty of it, I guess they get to take a base, right?
No, but if the runner starts running.
Yeah, but you can't do it while they're in place. You have to settle down, and Gausman is notorious.
Yeah, but they only got 15 seconds on the clock to throw that pitch.
I know, but he does this thing. Like, you ever watch his leg? He's like a pony. You know, ponies do that one thing with their leg, right? He looks like a pony before he pitches.
They do like a little kick thing.
Yeah, but he does like a couple, but you have to settle. Anyway, John Schneider thought that he was perfectly settled, and this is just classic Kevin. So here's John after the game.
It definitely was not a balk. I'm not going to move off of that. What you see in real time is usually right. Then when you look at it on video, it was definitely right. So just didn't appreciate the fact that there's 4 umpires, and one of them thought he saw something. So that was all I told him. You don't have to get creative. Kev's been pitching for 10 years, and he's been doing that for 10 years. So felt kind of nice to get a little frustration out.
There you go. Yeah. I know when families plan their trips to go to a Jays game, no matter where you are coming over from, what part of the country you're in, Tuesday nights are always a night that everybody tries to get ticket for because Tuesday night is historically loony dog night, right? Hot dogs for $1.
Yeah, it's
But this past Tuesday, because it was in honor of their 50th season, I guess, or the
49th.
inaugural 49th season, 1977. So they sold hot dogs for 77 cents.
Oh my God!
So
that's amazing.
they dropped the price even more. A little bit of controversy when it comes to the total hot dogs sold. The Toronto Star reporting 100,202 hot dogs.
That's a lot of glizzies.
The LA Times reported 100,204 hot dogs.
Oh, come on.
Right? So I don't know, but well over 100,000 hot dogs in one night. They set a record in 2025, consuming 826,308, topping the previous record in the year prior of 727,819 hot dogs. That is a lot of hot dogs.
Some could beat that record.
That's a lot of hot dogs. How many people can you fit in there? In Rogers Center on a ball game night?
50,000, isn't it?
50,000, I
50?
think.
Damn, that's a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. How many do you order at the time? What's a perfect amount of hot dogs to order at one time when you're at a ball game?
I think 4.
I think 4 too.
Yeah, I think more than 4 is a little. What?
Yeah, I think 4 at one time.
I think 4 is the limit, Shem. Don't be mad.
2 at a time, man.
2 at a time, but then you got to go line up again?
Yeah, but they get cold.
Ah, please.
Eat fast, son.
What, are you using a fork and knife?
Yeah. It's a hot dog, man.
It's a hot dog. 2 bites.
Facts.
That's 8 bites. 4 hot dogs, 8 bites.
I'm the type of guy that would
Come on now.
tuck a napkin into his shirt before eating a hot dog at a ball game.
Bro, I do that at a restaurant.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Michael Jackson biopic, some people have seen this and there's some stories coming out of it, which is in the original script, because there was a screenshot of the original script that was floating around in the last couple of days. They did, in the original script and shoot it, address the child molestation scandal, and it was apparently a big part of the third act of the movie. But because, I guess, there was a settlement between Michael and one of his alleged victims, a kid named Jordan Chandler, included in that clause, he was barred from any depiction or mention of Jordan in any sort of movie, documentary, book, anything. And so they had to apparently recut and reshoot a lot of the ending, and now the ending drama is based around Michael Jackson, his relationship with his dad, Joe. But it was in the film. It won't be. It won't be in the film now.
Other stuff without mentioning that kid's name?
No,
like
because,
the overall.
because I think that was the big one at the time. Right. And then you can't say, well, it's not really him. And then you get sued and everything else.
Right.
But the big story, and maybe this explains the fight after that one screening, people who have seen the movie are saying that Janet is not in the movie.
What?
There's no Janet character in the movie.
Next to Michael, she's the most famous one.
Yeah. Like there's no Janet in the movie.
How do you exclude a whole ass child?
I don't know. Well, I mean, they did that.
story.
They did that in the Iron Claw.
Oh yeah,
that wrestling
But that
movie.
was tragic. Where like all them kids died, right?
Yeah, but I guess maybe like there's a permissions thing or what? I don't know. I don't know.
So
what
Janet's not like
apparently,
part of the family.
Apparently, there is no Janet in the movie.
Man, you tell me Tito got a mention and not Janet?
I'm guessing. I'm guessing so.
That's wild.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
We have a ceasefire. Both President Donald Trump and Iran have claimed victory over the ceasefire deal. Ceasefire pauses the conflict and that is really like thrown the global economy on its head, and historic oil prices and everything else. And apparently it was China that made a call to Iran at the last minute, urging them to agree to the ceasefire. Iran's military will coordinate passage for vessels through the Strait of Hormuz during the ceasefire. Trump said that reopening the strait was the key condition of the ceasefire deal. However, Netanyahu over in Israel claimed that Lebanon was not part of this ceasefire, despite Pakistan's prime minister saying that it was in the negotiation. And Israel said that they will continue its intensified ground operation against Hezbollah in Lebanon. So there's still stuff going on between Israel and Lebanon. Oil prices tumbled and European stock markets surged today with all of this news. So hopefully gas prices will come down at some point, but it's a 2-week ceasefire is how it's being labeled.
Oh, bro, them prices ain't changing at all.
Yeah, I know.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The Home Office in the UK. So Kanye West was booked to play the Wireless Festival in the UK.
Yes.
And then they canceled his visa to be able to go to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
And then Wireless Festival was just canceled altogether.
Crazy.
And they're going to give refunds. So the Home Office in the UK, that's the department that oversees public safety and immigration. And they said that this decision was made on the grounds that Kanye's presence would not be conducive to the public good. And as a result, they denied him entry. And I read a lot about this yesterday, and it's quite incredible. So you look at what happened in the UK, and then you look at what happened in the US, right? So in the US, he did 2 sold-out shows at SoFi Stadium, $33 million in ticket revenue across 2 nights. $18 million just for the Friday show, which may be one of the highest grossing single concerts ever. Ooh. His album debuted number 2 on Billboard 200, 152,000 units sold. Spotify featured him on their top playlist. Live Nation is booking a tour this summer through India, Turkey, Netherlands, France, Spain, and Portugal. So that's everything going on in the U.S. Then in the UK, he was booked on this show. They canceled his visa and all the major sponsors pulled out. So basically what you're seeing is, and the way that this article had put it, is that people are banking on either the public or the pattern, right? So the demand or the pattern. So in the US, they're banking towards the public demand, right? Where there is a massive demand to see Kanye live. So they're banking on that. Everybody's making money off it. In the UK, they were banking on the pattern, meaning if we give him a visa and all these sponsors are still on this show, what if he melts down on stage?
Yeah, they don't want to take that risk.
They don't want to take the risk. And so for the first time, you have a fork between the consumer market and the corporate market with one artist, which is Kanye, where you have all the major sponsors of events don't want to be a part of it, but then you have things like Live Nation and the streamers that are willing to bank on the public forgiving and not really caring about what Kanye has done. So it's a really interesting thing with one guy. Yeah. So everybody gets refunds for that show.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Mocha, question for you. What percentage of people do you believe would say that all humans are monogamous by nature? All humans are monogamous by nature. If they did a poll, how many people do you think would answer all humans are monogamous by nature?
90%.
90% of people would agree with the statement that all humans are monogamous by nature. The actual number is 7% of people said that all humans are monogamous by nature. 24% think most humans are monogamous. 16% said, it's about half and half. 8% said all humans are not. So more people believe that all humans are not monogamous than people believe that all humans are monogamous.
Most people voted what is monogamous.
Exactly. Well, you get into that too. Women, they say, most likely are monogamous by nature as opposed to men. I think you would agree with that statement.
Yes.
Right? I think everybody would. For what it's worth, only about 3 to 9% of mammals are actually monogamous. 90% of birds, though, are monogamous. So we're around, we're not birds.
Birds for the
right?
wing.
Animals most likely to mate for life. Mocha, animals most likely to mate for life.
Lobsters.
Incorrect.
I learned that.
Do lobsters even?
That's from Friends.
Yeah,
that's what I learned from Friends.
So one is a super ugly bird. Like think of the ugliest bird. Ugly birds.
Like
ugly birds.
Like an owl.
An owl?
Owls are cute.
Some owls are ugly.
Owls are beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you, Maury.
Okay, like a chicken?
Vultures.
Oh, vultures.
Okay. Another animal that is most likely to mate for life. Cute-ish. They have a tail.
A lion.
No, small.
A mouse.
No, bigger than a mouse.
A rat.
Yeah, bigger than a rat.
A raccoon.
A bit bigger than a raccoon. Bigger than a raccoon.
Coyote.
Yeah. No, coyotes are on there. Smaller than a coyote, though.
A possum. Oh, a sloth.
No, incorrect. Beavers actually are most likely.
That would take forever.
Yeah, that's why. It takes the whole life.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
I want to play this clip of a Tennessee Congressman, Tim Burchett, who did a bunch of press last week, but it was the clip from him on TMZ Live that really took off. And he claims that he was in a meeting where he was briefed on outer space activity that he said, quote, would have set the earth on fire if they knew what he now knows, adding that the country would have become unglued. He says a member of the government told him that extraterrestrial beings have visited our planet, traveling on an otherworldly craft. Listen to this. Here's
what I want to make
sure. No, go ahead.
What I want to make sure I'm understanding is a member of our government has told you and others, I guess, that there is a form of alien life and machinery which maybe brought this living creature here that interacted in some form with people?
Yeah, they have, and they've. It's pretty wild. I know, but I'm just telling you, I'm not going to lie to you. I'd take a lie to tell you. You want to put me on a polygraph, I'll take it. But this is what the guy told me. And the last thing he said before he left my office was, it was kind of weird because he didn't go out he went out the side door, which nobody ever uses. And he looked at me, he pulled me up close. He said, "Tim, they're real." And that's the last thing he said to me. That'll be the title of my book, I guess.
So, anyway.
Tim the Rail.
Tim the Rail.
They use a side door, and nobody ever uses a side door.
Isn't that wild? So anyway, to me, that's a big story, man.
Yo, is this why Artemis 2 didn't go around the full moon? They only went part way and then slingshot back the other way?
Tim the Rail.
Use the side door, and nobody ever uses a side door.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Those pictures of Madonna and Julia Garner. Remember when they were together? Because Julia Garner was supposed to play Madonna in the Madonna biopic, and then the whole thing got canceled.
And then they went in a boat and sang together.
But then they were in a gondola in Venice.
Okay.
So the deal is this. It's actually quite brilliant. Very meta. You know The Studio with Seth Rogen?
Yes.
Okay, so one of the storylines in the upcoming season of The Studio is that studio, the fictional studio, Continental Studios, they take on the Madonna biopic project.
Okay.
Madonna's in the studio. She's in this season of The Studio. As herself, building the Madonna biopic. Julia Garner, who in real life was supposed to play Madonna, is also in the studio, who gets the role in the biopic
Julia Garner.
As Julia Garner. To play Madonna. And remember how there was that incredible boot camp that they made all the actors? That's in the season of The Studio as well.
Oh, wow.
And then it's the studio that is going to sort of fictionalize how the whole thing came tumbling down. But it was shooting for the studio in Venice because I guess that's in the show where they went to announce the Madonna biopic. So they took what happened in real life with Madonna, the failed movie, Julia Garner, the Madonna boot camp, and they took all that and they put it in their television show as a storyline for the new season, which is crazy. But it's the first time Madonna's acted in 23 years.
Oh, wow.
Right? So they got Madonna to come back and do it, and Julia Garner to come back and to come and do it. So it's kind of awesome.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The crew of Artemis 2 are set to splash down tomorrow in California, which is going to be incredible to watch, man.
Mm-hmm.
Prime Minister Mark Carney talking to the astronauts, including Canadian Jeremy Hansen yesterday.
Canadians are so proud of what you're doing and the collaboration, and I just want to have a chance, if I may. I'm thrilled. I'm absolutely thrilled to be speaking with you, Jeremy, and the crew. We've all been watching and inspired by what you're doing, whether it's in Canada, the United States, right around the world. The examples that you're showing of how to reach literally for the stars, reach for the moon, and not just be satisfied with that, because you're setting a platform for the world to go even farther. And it's hugely inspiring in all walks of life. We look forward to seeing you here at some point in Canada for maple syrup on pancakes.
Why you gotta ruin such a nice speech with that?
I know.
Maple syrup and pancakes.
I know. He also praised them on that call for talking French, where I was just like, I get it. But I'm like, do you have nothing else to say? Because remember he sent out that tweet after Jeremy Hansen talked French?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh my God, it's like so great to see French spoken. And I'm like, what these people are doing is so far beyond language and borders, and this is like they're doing this for humanity.
Also, dog, didn't you just learn French last year?
Yeah, exactly.
I think there's a diss towards Air Canada.
What's that?
I think there was a diss towards the Air Canada CEO.
Well, he's just got, he, first of all, Mark Carney's been speaking French exactly for like maybe 13 months now.
Yeah.
Like maybe less than one.
Yeah, your French ain't c'est bon yet, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show
podcast.
Blue Jays avoided the sweep yesterday in a 4-3 comeback win over the Los Angeles Dodgers.
And the pitch. And a ground ball back towards Hoffman. On to first, and the Blue Jays win it.
That's more like a sigh of relief from the fans as opposed to cheers.
David Morey's new best friend, Davis Schneider, came in started as a pinch hitter and got that last run, winning the game for the Blue Jays.
I was on a carpet last night, and we were all huddled around someone's iPhone watching the game.
Really, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
In April?
Yeah, bro.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
We're like a week and a half into the season.
Listen, I get it. That's what happens when your team's on a heater the year before, right?
Sure. Yeah, but you do the huddle around the phone in September.
Yeah, you know.
Not even the beginning of September, late September.
No, fully.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
CNN posted an article yesterday titled "Remembering the Life of Actor Michael J. Fox." And then his people had to send out a letter saying Michael is doing great. He's actually at Paley Fest yesterday. He was on stage and giving interviews. And then CNN said that the package was published in error and that they have removed it from their platform, and they send their apologies to Michael J. Fox and his family. I used to have to do these when I was at ET Canada. I always had like one day a week where I had to go in and read obits.
For people who are still alive?
For people who are still alive.
Oh, just in case.
Because that was a big thing, right? Like it was somebody, and everybody hated doing it. It was like, okay, this month, this producer is going to have to do these 3 obits on top of everything else you have to do in the month. It was just something, and they just traded off, month by month by month. Different producers had to do 4 different obits.
Was it just copy and paste for Betty White every month?
No, they were very specific, and the problem is that as that person just didn't die, they're like, I would have to go in and update obits all the time because they would have like a new movie all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Right? Or their marriage would end late in life.
Have you ever interviewed a celebrity and said, hey, I just voiced your obit?
No, but I've interviewed a lot of celebrities where I had voiced their obit before.
Oh, and didn't tell them?
No.
I wonder
Well, why would you tell them?
But to get the reaction.
I just read your obit?
Yeah. What's their reaction going to be?
If I was the celebrity, I'd be like, what did you say?
I know. I should have pulled it up on my phone and been like, can you fact check this for me? So it's really like,
does this sound good?
We talked about something you did in '82 that just didn't sound right to me. But yeah, I read a lot of obits, and then you always had to go in and update them, right? Like they had so many. And for some people who were young but just living questionable lives too.
Sure.
No.
Right?
Like, did you ever have to do any for Bieber?
I'm so curious who.
No, I never did. No. I never did a Bieber one, but we did a Britney one.
Oh, did you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, we did a Britney one.
Like one or
one that was just constantly updated.
You just had to do it multiple times.
Yeah. We did a Britney one.
That's fascinating.
Which was like terrible to read because it was just like because the obits always start off the same way, which is you just go through and you want to do the highlights of their life, all the great things, right? But then as they continue on in life and the stories go, you keep having to remove the great things to put in the awful things that happened to them, right? And by the end of it, Britney's obit was just like
Hellacious
Baby
almost?
one more time, and then disaster.
Yeah.
Right? Like all
Well,
of
you know,
it. It
I would
was-
never be able to do, especially if I was a fan of that individual. Like Michael J. Fox.
Yeah.
Great example.
Yeah, some
Such
of
a
them
big
were sad
fan.
to read. Yeah.
I if they were like, okay, you got to read the obit from Michael J.
Yeah.
I would straight up say no.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably start reading it and cry.
They were tough. They were really, really. Some of them were really, really tough to read.
Yeah.
We did one for Celine when it was announced that she got sick. Remember, she
I'd
got
cry.
sick.
Yeah, no,
right?
I wouldn't-
We had
I
to
wouldn't be-
do-
I'd say pass.
We, yeah, we
Give
had
it to the
get-
next
We had
person.
to get that one done. Yeah, no, they were always. They were
don't
always
ask me to
set,
do it.
No, I know.
Don't ask me to read one for The Rock. No way.
The Rock.
Yeah. If you ever came to me and said, "Yo, we got to read this preemptively," Dwayne The Rock Johnson has
Yes.
sadly passed away, and I would
No.
immediately start bawling.
Yeah. But they like that though. They'd keep that take.
No, they wouldn't.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Artemis 2 will splash down in California tomorrow. They got to do that re-entry where they go through the super hot temperatures.
Did they give times for any of this stuff?
I'm not sure
Estimated?
what time it actually is supposed to splash down. I got to check on that.
Stupid question.
Yeah.
What happens if they get close to Earth and then they get a signal like
8:07 p.m. Eastern?
Thank you, Maury.
Y'all can't come down yet?
Oh, no.
Like, we got to wait.
No.
Like, the weather is treacherous
No,
or
no,
just
no.
something.
Oh, no.
It's like no matter what.
Oh, no.
Once you're in the Earth's atmosphere.
You're going into the ocean. Yes.
No matter what.
It's already set up. In
It's
the ocean.
already, it's all planned. You are going
No
into
matter
the
the
ocean.
weather. Like, we're not ready.
No matter the weather. That's why they do it in California. Right? Because it's far more predictable on the West Coast. So anyway, here are the astronauts talking about what this journey has meant.
I will miss this camaraderie. I will miss being this close with this many people and having a common purpose, a common mission, getting to work on it hard every day across hundreds of thousands of miles with a team on the ground. This sense of teamwork is something that you don't usually get, like, as an adult. I mean, we are close, like brothers and sisters. 100%. And that is a privilege we will never have again.
We have to get back. There's so much data that you've seen already, but all the good stuff is coming back with us. There's so many more pictures, so many more stories. I can tell you it's a lot. And lifelong memories. I'm going to be thinking about and talking about all of these things for the rest of my life, for sure.
That was Christina Cook and Victor Glover, by the way.
You think they finished a jar of Nutella?
Probably, yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. I mean,
Between all of them, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
10 days up there?
But it would just be so great, like with everything, all the horrible stuff that's happening on Earth right now and all the nastiness and how terrible. It would be so amazing to just be like, we are the farthest away from that. And just at peace, you know what I mean? Hanging with people you dig, right? Eating junk food, and looking at the stars.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, yo, we were there.
God, it would just be just so far away from all the disgustingness that they have to now come back to. Well, I'd be like, guys, let's go again.
Yeah. And this time,
going around again.
This time we're
folks.
going to go around the entire moon.
Yeah.
I wonder why they couldn't do that in the first place.
I don't know, man.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
The price of Lotto Max tickets is going up starting April 14th from $5 to $6. The good news is, though, apparently the jackpot is going up, too. So right now it's capped at $80 million. That is going to increase to $90 million. And then the amount of, I guess, the $100,000 Max Plus prizes is going to be in coordination with the jackpot amount. So when it's $20 million, there's going to be 20 additional prizes. When it's $30 million, 30 additional. When it's $90 million, it'll be 90 additional. So ticket price is going up, but so is the jackpot. So.
Stupid question.
Yes, sir.
How come our jackpots in Canada don't get as high as they do in the States? Is it just
they're capped? They're capped, right?
Like, why don't they just allow it? Like, you know, when you see like, oh, Powerball is $90 billion.
Yes.
Could you imagine?
Yeah. Well, they also have a population that could buy that amount of tickets, right?
Sure.
Like, we don't have that amount of people in this country to rack up that kind of jackpot.
But you telling me, though, that people wouldn't spend enough dollars if they knew they could win $1 billion?
Sure, man. I don't
the
know.
jackpot?
Yeah.
Could get crazy.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Are people sick of the Kelsey brothers?
No.
Because the reaction to Jason Kelsey showing up on the Masters weekend coverage was not good. at
Really?
all. No, it was not welcome at all because he's sort of bringing that Jason Kelsey frat boy thing to the Masters. And the thing about the Masters is all about tradition, right? And they don't really dip their foot into that sort of pop culture. Let's make the Masters cool. The Masters are already cool. So here's Jason Kelsey from the Masters yesterday.
Got the caddy outfit on. We're going to be mingling around this par 3 contest grounds here at Augusta National Golf Club. I'm out here with the patrons. Everybody's excited for today, guys. Here we are. I got my Augusta National chair. I got my cooler. About 18 sandwiches in here. One of the things I'm looking forward to most today, I have never seen a hole-in-one in person. And there's more than enough par 3s out here to make it happen. We're going to be mingling. I'm going to be giving advice. Hopefully nobody's going to be taking it. Maybe I get a stick in my hands. I don't know if I deserve that, but back to you guys.
So people weren't happy.
What's wrong with that?
I don't.
I think it's
They
fine.
don't want that vibe at the Masters. I don't want that vibe at the Masters, to be honest with you.
But look at Happy
Right?
Gilmore. Look how great that
It's not
was.
the Masters.
But doesn't he
It's not the
sound?
Masters.
Doesn't
It's
he
not
sound
the
like a golfer
Masters.
who's had a
Nope.
couple beers?
Nope.
And he's
That's not the Masters, though. That's not what the Masters is. That's why
Bruh.
even did you hear did you hear when he called them patrons? Because you're not allowed to call them fans or spectators. You're only allowed to refer to them as patrons.
Feels pretentious.
Yes, it is very
Yeah.
pretentious, but that's what makes the Masters
Sure.
the Masters.
Sure.
Right? You know? Anyway, I don't know. But a big sports weekend. So the Masters happening. Also, that Tyson Fury fight, if you are a boxing fan, remember, because it's in the UK, it's on Netflix. 2 p.m. start time is when the undercard starts.
On Saturday.
On Saturday. So the main event fight will be 5 p.m. So if you're planning on watching that, plan
Yo,
accordingly.
thank God they're doing it this weekend, eh, Shem? You can't do that joint next week when it's WrestleMania weekend.
Oh, no, jeez.
Although that would be a wicked lead-in to WrestleMania.
That's so disrespectful.
God forbid.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Apparently, Zendaya and Sydney Sweeney avoided each other at the Euphoria 3 premiere that they had
Why?
down in Los Angeles. So it was very deliberate for them to not run into each other. And I believe that Zendaya did pictures on the carpet and then dipped entirely. An insider says Euphoria bosses are all too aware that the pair do not get along. There was tension way back. Their paths barely crossed during the making of season 3. During the press tour, any interaction between the pair are being kept to a minimum to avoid any awkward encounters on camera. And there is a complete ban on journalists from asking about tension between Sydney Sweeney and Zendaya.
Really?
The main reason for this, they say, is Tom Holland. Apparently, it was an open secret that Sydney Sweeney had the hots for Tom Holland and was super flirty with him when he would show up on set to visit Zendaya back in the day. And that, of course, did not sit well with her, and they have not hung out or talked socially since then. So, drama.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Yes. There's another floor crosser in Ottawa. So what this is when somebody was elected for one party, right? Conservatives in this case again. And then they cross the floor and they suddenly announce that they are now a liberal. So they're part of the Liberal Party. And what that means for the voters who voted for them in their riding is kind of a slap in the face, but it's also a big sign that the Conservatives are a sinking ship. But Marilyn Gladue from Sarnia-Lambert is the latest Conservative MP to now become a Liberal, and she was like uber conservative. It's crazy. So the Liberals are now one seat away from a majority. This is the 5th MP that has crossed the floor for Conservatives and one NDP. Here, I want to play this clip. So Marilyn Gladue did a press conference yesterday with Prime Minister Mark Carney. And listen to just how beautifully she's speaking of him.
I've been watching the Prime Minister since he was elected, and the big things that he is driving, nation-building projects, diversifying our trade, bolstering our defense, plans to address criminality and build more homes. These are all the things that Canadians want. These are actually the things that the people of Sarnia, Lambton, Bikeshmanong want.
Okay, now I want to play this clip, which was not that long ago in the House of Commons. Here is that same woman, Marilyn Gladue.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And another excellent question from my colleague. The government's promises were that they were going to sell off land so that they could build the affordable housing that we're missing because of the massive immigration that did not match the supply of housing. And yet here we go. We see again that they're giving money. Who's getting rich, Madam Speaker? That's always the question with these Liberals. It's corruption. It's Brookfield. It's the Prime Minister getting rich. I'm just not certain exactly which Liberal insider is getting rich on this one, Madam Speaker.
Okay, now here is Marilyn Gladue on March 25th, 15 days ago.
Speaker, the Emergency Measures Act has been ruled unlawful by the courts twice. The Liberals violated the charter rights of Canadians by freezing their bank accounts when the threat of a national security threshold was never met. They've wasted millions of dollars of taxpayer money, and now they are appealing this court decision for a third time. With an affordability crisis and a jobs crisis, will the Liberals quit wasting taxpayer monies on something that the courts have ruled twice is unlawful?
Okay.
She had a change of heart. My
15
God.
days ago, like she was not center. Like she in 2020, when she was running for the leadership of the Conservative Party, she wanted the party to bring forward a private members bill to restrict abortion. Like that's like not even mainstream conservative. That's like super conservative.
And now
right?
she's on the other side.
15 days ago, that was her. And now she's like, oh my God, Carney, you are like my guy. Listen, I don't care, but I think that if you're going to be a floor crosser, you should have to sit as an independent for one. You can't just switch parties. I think that is too much of a slap in the face. Or you should face a by-election, or you should have to give back all the money that people gave you in campaign contributions.
Oh, wow, bravo.
Right? I don't think that you can just cross over when people elected you to be one thing. And she's like very conservative. Anyway, by early next week, the Liberals should have their majority, 172 seats. So there you go.
Damn, Marilyn.
Damn, Marilyn.
She's like when Hogan switched up and went to
It is just like
started the NWO.
It is just like NWO.
I was thinking the same thing.
And then they started recruiting other wrestlers to join.
That's exactly what it is.
This is the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Where are we here? Nikki Glaser did an interview with Call Her Daddy, and this clip is really exploding. So Nikki Glaser apparently doesn't mind if her boyfriend hooks up with other women. Listen to this.
You call this the hot husband fetish.
Yes.
Which is essentially when you want your partner to have sexual experiences with other people outside of the relationship.
Yeah. I know how lame it comes across. I sometimes don't like to tell guys about this thing that I have where I'm like, this is separate than the soulmate thing. Like, I don't care if a guy has a sexual connection with a girl and like he was to use protection and just have sex with her for a night. Like, I literally wouldn't care if my husband did that. I don't know why. I don't know why. If he were to like watch The Wire with her or like do crossword puzzles or like text up, like send memes and stuff, I would be like, what the are you doing? Like, that's our thing. Like, emotional cheating would hurt me, but like physical, I'm just like, I just feel like I understand how sex is for men most of the time outside of a relationship. It's just kind of transactional. And maybe it's my competitive nature of like, I want a guy who other girls want. Like, I like something that is like, you want a handbag that other girls are like, oh my God, I'm dying to get that.
That's
like,
relatable. That is relatable.
Is it though?
It ain't the same thing, ladies. You can't make the handbag analogy there.
The Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
What did I want to do here? Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, apparently optimistic people are significantly less likely to develop dementia.
Hey, that's great.
What?
That's great.
Did you forget what you just said?
Oh, boy.
What are we talking about?
Oh, okay, right.
Optimism. Come on, buddy.
Right. Sorry, here it is. Apparently optimistic people are significantly less likely to develop dementia.
You said that already. Great.
Older adults with higher optimism had a 15%, that's a big number, 15% lower risk of developing dementia over time. The link held across all racial groups, health conditions, and depression levels, which is very important for this disease affecting roughly 57 million people worldwide and still lacking any sort of reliable cure. A psychological trait as learnable as optimism is drawing some serious scientific attention, although they do say that this was an observational study, so it cannot prove that optimism prevents dementia. But I guess just like a healthy outlook on life in general.
I love it.
You should be more optimistic.
Who, me?
Yeah. Prevent dementia from
About
setting in.
what?
Everything.
Everything?
Bruh, man, like us?
Yeah, this show.
I ask again about what?
Thanks for listening to the Roz and Mocha Show podcast.
Catch the guys live
Weekday mornings from 6 to 10
on Kiss 92.5.
KISS925.com.
Or download the Kiss 92.5 app.